Hey, what's good, BT gang? And what are you looking at, my guy? Like I'm just trying to do I'm trying to do my intro. You know what, man? Anyway, y'all, listen. I'm BT, and welcome to BT Sense, y'all. I love y'all. I'm just joking with y'all. I like to have fun sometimes. Today, man, we're not talking about a fragrance. We're just talking about a topic that's been on my mind this past week because I was in somebody's live stream, and the topic of that live stream was gatekeeping. And whether you agree with gatekeeping, whether you disagree with gatekeeping, I feel like this is one of the few areas in the fragrance community where it's not black and white. This is like a gray area, bro. Some days I'm feeling one way, another day I'm feeling another. So I feel like as I've gotten more and more fragrances and I've gotten my nose on more and more things and experienced more things, I feel like my thoughts on that topic has changed dramatically. Like when I first got into this space, I'm like, man, listen, like I'm here to make I'm here to make like y'all don't count because like I obviously can't gatekeep from y'all. Like y'all see everything I post, but like I'm saying like in the everyday sense, like if I'm walking around, yada yada yada. So my feelings have changed on it, but the reality kind of takes all the merit out of it because if you think about it, and this has happened to me numerous times. Like this is I've been through this numerous times where somebody has asked me what I'm wearing, and it just happened to be something that's really really expensive, like $200-$300. Like a DNA is that much, and I feel like in those situations, personally, you don't have to gatekeep. You really don't, unless you in Beverly Hills, unless you got a mansion, unless you're around a whole bunch of rich folks, which I'm not, knowingly at least. You don't have to do that because the average person is not going to pull out $200 and $300 for a fragrance. They're not. Like we're weirdos for doing that. I hope y'all know that. So a lot of people have asked me before, and I've had on like expensive stuff like Side Effect or Killian Black Phantom. I've had stuff like that on. They just been asking me, what is that? What is that? What is that? And of course, I tell them, and I pull it up on their phone, and they like look it up on Google, and they're looking at it, and they're like, yeah, they're looking at me like I got three heads because they're like, first of all, you're insane for paying that much for a fragrance, and second of all, get this off my phone because I'm not. They don't say that, but like they just give me that look. They're like, oh, okay, like yeah, that's a good purchase. But knowing this, they're not gonna buy it. So I feel like if you're gatekeeping expensive phrases from the crowd, I mean like that's cool, power to you. I just see it as a little unnecessary because 9 times out of 10, they're not gonna buy it anyway, especially if it's $230. So keep that in mind, y'all. Second of all, man, this is where it gets a little tougher and a little rough, man. We got the accessible ones. We got the designers. Even some designers, though. People see $100 for a fragrance and they're like, oh, yeah, that's not for me. But that's a little bit more accessible than $200, $300. But I'm talking designers. I'm talking Middle Eastern. I'm talking clones, dupes. This is where, we get in that gray area. It's like these things are accessible. Even, like some people will even order these off Amazon. There's some like Middle Eastern boutiques in the city, like if you're in the city area. So they're coming more and more accessible, and we all know why we all love them. They're cheaper. So when people ask me what I have on when I'm wearing some of those, for some reason in my head I have this quick second to where I don't know how to answer. I don't know how to, I hesitate and I overthink. And sometimes I tell people the wrong fragrance, y'all. All right. That's basically, I've been beating around the bush this whole video because I'm guilty and because I never said I will become a gatekeeper or become this evil, conniving human being that I am. Man, but sometimes I just listen, yo. Like it's just because it's simply I would say it's more so people in my everyday life, like that I'm gonna be around a lot because I don't want somebody like this in my everyday life to take something and make it their signature scent. That's happened to me a couple years ago. That happened to me, and I was like, I'm never doing this again. So I just don't want some because with somebody wears something as their signature scent, and I have it in my collection. Like I don't know if it's just me, but I'm not gonna wear that knowing it's their signature scent. I'm not gonna wear that around them at least. Like I'm gonna go out my way to not wear that around them. If we bump into each other, you know, it's random. We just happen to have the same fragrance on. It's cool and all that. But this is just my opinion too. I feel like I'm being a little bit too tedious with this. But if I know somebody's wearing something all the time, I'm not gonna wear it around them. Like that's just not me. I mean, y'all let me know if y'all feel the same way. But I just don't want that situation to happen again, man. I just, you know, and I feel like a lot of people have had that happen. I know I see a lot of joking like YouTube shorts that, you know, when your man pull up with your fragrance on and he makes it his signature scent and all that good stuff. But it's just I have a weird feeling about that stuff, man. Like, and I know it's just sense, and I know, you know, we're weird for even thinking this much too deep into it. But like, it's just I become a gatekeeper, y'all, and I didn't realize it until I sat there and I listened to the live stream and I was like, man, he's talking about me. And I don't know, man. Like people have gatekept against me before, you know. They would just tell me, oh, I don't know. It just smells good. I just picked it up or something. I made up some dumb excuse. And I was just like, okay. So I ever since then, I prided myself on not becoming that person. But I'm on the dark side, man. I want to know y'all opinions down below. Y'all let me know how y'all feel down below, so I can know that I'm not in a minority right here. I want to be in a majority. I want to have backup. I want to have support. I want to have a community. I don't want to be this singled out evil villain who just hates the world and lies to people on their day-to-day lives. So, yeah, man, that's, you know, I got this off my chest. This is pretty much a confession video right here. You know, like I said, this is my channel. This is how I document my journey. And, you know, basically where I'm at right now is here. And yeah, man, so y'all let me know what y'all think down below. I assume that a lot of people don't gatekeep, you know, because I was the same way. But if you do, I'm here to tell you that it's okay. You know, you're not evil. You know, everything will be okay. But hey, man, to each his own, bro. But yeah, y'all let me know what y'all think down below. I love y'all. Y'all stay blessed. Peace.